Good morning, investors. US gross domestic product suffered Q1 2022. US real GDP dropped by 1.58% in Q1 2022 versus 6.9% in previous quarter and versus 6.3% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis in terms of chain dollars, indicating that Fed rate hikes have started impacting US growth. Looking into details, personal consumption expenditure saw 1.82% increase in Q1 2022 versus 2.5% in previous quarter and 11.4% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis in terms of changed dollars, indicating US consumer spending has been impacted by Fed rate hikes. US gross domestic private investment increased by 5% in Q1 2022 versus 36.7% in previous quarter and versus 11.4% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis in terms of changed dollars, indicating that US corporates investments for capacity expansion or new capital investment has slowed down considerably in US as compared with previous quarter. US net exports of goods and services dropped by 57.65% in Q1 2022 versus minus 10.18% in previous quarter and versus minus 32.94% in Q1 2021 in terms of changed dollars on annualized basis. US government consumption expenditure and investment has dropped by 2.9% in Q1 2022 versus minus 2.6% in previous quarter and versus 4.2% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis in terms of changed dollars, indicating government spending and investments have slowed down considerably as compared with last year. However, US nominal GDP increased by 6.4% in Q1 2022 versus 13.8% in previous quarter and 10.44% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis in terms of current dollar prices, indicating that although volume-wise US growth has slowed down, better prices have helped US corporates post better earnings and revenue. In terms of current dollar prices, US personal consumption expenditure gained by 8.73% in Q1 2022 versus 8.75% in previous quarter and versus 14.87% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis. This indicates that although on yearly basis US consumer spending has dropped on quarterly basis, it still remains good enough in terms of prices. In terms of current dollar prices, US gross domestic private investment increased by 14.83% in Q1 2022 versus 41.71% in previous quarter and 0.51% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis, indicating in actual US companies' capital investments has been robust. In terms of current dollar prices, US net exports decreased sharply by 85.03% in Q1 2022 versus minus 10.3% in previous quarter and versus minus 37.12% in Q1 2021 on annualized basis. In this category, imports of goods have accelerated, but exports of goods have slowed down. Summing up, US consumer spending has slowed down, US corporates capital investment has slowed down considerably, US imports of goods have continued to increase, and US government consumption and investment has slowed down dramatically. Overall, US economy seems to have slowed down in Q1 2022 due to Fed rate hikes, but US Inc. received better prices for their products in terms of current dollars.